Good experience.
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
I am. Always a good experience. Good feeling. Just taking a break from a game you really like for just a little while. Coming back to it, refreshed, ready to go. What was I doing? Alright, I need to connect all my settlements together. I need to get provisioners. Need to make sure they get in the power. Okay. So. Let's, before we go to... Before we head to Fortification Hill, and meet Kaisar himself, let's...
Excuse me, but
hello.
are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
Yes.
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you. Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
Dr. Courier diagnoses a terminally low discussion of caps.
Ah, I see. I suppose I can give you some medical supplies for your efforts. I assure you they will be worth plenty of caps.
Alright, I'll
Great.
do it.
I'll have the medical supplies for you by the time you come back. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on
what?
Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
Okay, as much as I like the Frank Sinatra playing in the background, can I get rid of it? Oh, you can. Huh. Well then. Fortunately, that also turns off the rest of the radio stuff, which is unfortunate. So how about we keep the radio at like 3 so that it's like you can barely hear it. Try to keep the number of times I'm gonna trip a DMCA to bare minimum. Bugged. There's gotta be a mod that, like, restores this quest. I know, like, the original, like, envisionment of it was that you, like, you have to, like, go around to, like, a bunch of different, like terminals across the
Hey, have you been able
Mojave.
to bug Mr. House's network yet? Good to hear. But it looks like the bug was deactivated a few minutes after it went online. It looks like House has some kind of countermeasure in place to prevent eavesdropping on his network. We'll get through eventually, just not today. Here are those medical supplies I promised. Hopefully you won't need to use them. Take care.
I'll see you around. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, I've read that the reason this whole, like, trash gate is here was strictly for consoles. Like, the PS3 and the Xbox 360, like, couldn't handle New Vegas being one big open area, so they, like had to, like, physically cut it in half and, like, put the loading barrier there, like, deload all the NPCs and stuff on the other side. So, like, I wonder, like, the PC, I think, actually should be able to handle this absolutely no issues, no crashing whatsoever. I think there's actually mods for it. Don't have any installed. Theoretically, like, this, like, whole setup, like, should be fine, because, like, I think, like, the other half is, like, loaded in. Like, it still has physics. It just gets rid of, like, all the, like, the scripting and the NPCs and whatnot. Go to the tops. I should see if there's a mod.
Hey, fellow, welcome to
Sure.
Smooth and Easy. Oh. Hello.
Well, let's gamble.
Welcome to the Tops. How can I help you? How many chips would you like? Here's your chips. Here's your...
Let's turn this fake money into real money. Hit me. Excellent. Hit me. Hit me. Now, I have maxed out luck now, so I should be fine. Okay. Oh no, I pulled that one off. Okay. What? No, I have 10 luck. That's not fair. That was supposed to be me. Double down. Oh, that was a bad idea. Never double down. Luck's taking a turn for the worse here. Too risky to double down, even with 10 luck. Damn it. What? Come on. Phew. Seriously? Oh, no, it wasn't.
Looks like you've hit a lucky streak there. You must be thirsty by now. Here, have a drink on the house and keep on playing.
Yes. Good, good. Play into my hand. Okay. Say as I lose. Stay. Damn it! You're busting my balls here. Fuck. 6, 12. Holy fucking shit! Somehow I won. Don't ask me how. Shit. What? Bullshit. I love how the other patrons cheer for me when I win. Yeah, turn right back around.
Baby, Lady Luck must be smiling at you today. Compliments of the Tops Casino. Enjoy this fine meal and please, keep playing those games.
Will do. I've got to oh, ramen steak. I have plenty of those. I just remembered I was playing on survival mode. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't stop. Ugh. That actually very much reminded me. And to drink. Quiet, dog. Of course. Okay. Damn it. I give it more than 200. It would speed things up. Jesus Christ. Shit. God damn it. Okay. Draw. Damn it. Hit me. Yep, yep. There we go. Oh. Yep, turn right back around. Get back here.
You've been good to us, baby. Now let us be good to you. We'd like you to enjoy this private suite as long as you're in town.
Thank you. I hope that's not the room that Benny gave me. I think like the limit here is like in the ballpark of 10,000. Few more rounds here. Double down. I'm risking it. Oh. Hit me. Shit. Shit. Fuck. No. Math. This is gonna be tensor 1. I think it's a 1 in this case. Jokers are 10s. That'd be 8. 19. Stay. Ooh. Hit me. Shit. Oh, no, that's a good. Double down. Oh, yeah, I think that's the limit.
I did.
Okay, pal, you've had enough. Time for you to leave.
I'm gone then. Thanks for all the money.
You're free to enjoy the shows in the bar, but no more games for you at the Tops. Thanks for playing.
Dig this crazy
We are
slide.
forbidden from ever gambling here ever again. Oh, riot okay, no, yeah. Tommy gun.
Welcome to the Tops. How can I? In what current? Caps it is. Will there be anything else?
Nope.
Thank you and enjoy your stay at the Tops.
10,000 caps,
Bitter
baby.
Springs. Name like that could have only brought bad luck.
All right, let's do this side quest.
Hey, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome to the finest entertainment experience in New Vegas. My name is Tommy Torini, and how can I make your day? Well, apart from serving as a talent manager, show schedule, and all-around man in charge of this fine theater, I happen to be its headline act. Every night from 8 till midnight, come on by to see the Rad Pack Review live, only right here at the Aces Theater. Well, acts are a bit thin on the ground right now, but every night from 8 to midnight, we got the Rad Pack Review. Songs, dancing, jokes, we got it all. Sure, baby, sure. Tommy's always looking for new talent to bring to the Aces. Tell you what, you see any good acts while you're out wandering, give 'em my card. If they work out, I'll give you a 3% cut of the door. Just swing back by as you recruit folks. I'll get you your bread. Ooh, a shop customer. All right, 5% it is. Well, it was my idea. Well, Me and the rest of the Rat Pack boys. We took it to Benny, and he thought it was a good idea. A few years later, here we are. The best show in New Vegas. Benny? He's an alright cat, you dig? He don't got much musical talent, but he knows how to run a business. When he's around, anyways. Well, now, you didn't hear this from Tommy, but Benny likes to go off on a bender now and then. Usually he's only gone a couple of days, but this last time, nobody saw him for almost a month. Ask me, I think he's got a dame from Gomorrah, holed up in a suite, because nobody ever saw him leave it.
Woohoo.
Now, why would you want to go breaking Tommy's heart asking a question like that? Here I run the finest entertainment venue in all New Vegas, and you're asking me, what else is there? Nothing close to what we got here at the Tops, that's for sure. It's cool, baby. Tommy's a forgiving fella. Take it easy, baby.
You're a cool cat, Tommy Tarini.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Ah. Hey! Oh no.
Your merchant friend would make a fine NCR woman.
What? Talking about Cass?
You again? You should meet my bookie. You have something in common. Every time I talk to you, I lose caps.
Oh!
All right, then make it snappy, kid. Yeah? Hey, you're all right. Tell him I'll do it for 100 a night. No, 50. No, 20. 10. Just don't rob me. I'll do it. Whoa, geez, what was I thinking? You're right. I gotta go in there with a cool head. Tell them how much I'm really worth.
One.
Thanks again for helping with Mr. House's data network. Come see me at the old Mormon Fort if you get a chance. Bye.
No, no, no. Shush, 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 shush. No! Shush! No! Stop it!
You look new to Freeside.
Old Ben, help me!
Advise, friend. Don't go past
Shush!
the Southgate greeter without talking to
Stop
him
it with the Frank Sinatra! Please, for the love of God, stop! God damn it! What the fuck? Jesus!
This is one odd robot.
I hear Benny got force-fed a little slice of heaven. Man, what I would have paid to see that loathsome little weasel eat it. Hey, that's great.
I forgot to tell you that,
Some
huh?
supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons. It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix. We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes.
Ugh.
Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot.
Do
You
they?
ever run across a sex bot? Not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me,
Uh-huh.
but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it. Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay double. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up. Later. Hey.
You.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Yeah.
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows. Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management. Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly Rowan and Caps here, but what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out. Too bad I got this ironclad contract with the Garretts. They'll never let me out of it. Huh. Good luck. Garrett's a tough, mean son of a bitch. He's not likely to give up. Let me know if you make any headway. Yeah, go on. Scram.
Hey, chum. Welcome back. Now, why would I want to do that? His performances make me quite a lot of money. I admit that thought had crossed my mind. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'd do better with a human act. He's all yours. Yep.
Any luck with Garrett yet? Really? You mean I'm finally out of this shithole? That's great. Thank you.
Welcome. 2 down.
Hello again. Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items. My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices. You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying "told you so." Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore. Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. After a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit. I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job? Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation? You know what? You're right. I looked at the whole thing from the wrong angle. I suppose I could be a loving muse to some, while simply relieve stress and tension in others. Thanks for that insight. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. It should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Hello. Howdy. I've been around a while. Currently working for the Followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred, and the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun. I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door. I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore. Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Ugh.
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
When I say escort, I mean prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
All your perks is a discount.
Now you're talking. I suppose I could sleaze it up a bit for their customers if it means I have a non-stop supply of drink. Tell the Garretts I'm in. I'll make my way there shortly. Till next time.
Hey.
Oh, that's right. That equips my fucking guns. God damn it. Oh. Why? Oh. Really can't wait for them to finish that New Vegas Fallout 4. Program sex bot routine.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
Sure, and that to Fisto.
Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
What? No!
I am programmed for your pleasure. Please assume the position.
No!
Fisto will report to the Atomic Wrangler for further orders. Yes, sir.
Hello. Not attacking me.
Violence.
No! All right. Do I have? I do have animal control. Oh wait, no, that's animal friend. Cool.
Lucky what we have here, ladies. Another unsuspecting pox.
Hello. Huh. Irate Ida. Malefic Mod. Rancorous Ruth. Rex? Went from up there.
The Fiends have been less organized with Motor Runner gone. Good riddance.
Hey, I chum. Welcome back. Imagine that. What's his name and when's he start? A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? You might not even notice the difference. And who would that be? I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed he's still alive with how much he's been through. If the stories are true, he'll be a valuable commodity here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find. You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit. You're right. Something like this. It's worth a little extra because it's gonna keep on satisfying. Those disgusting fetishists, I mean. Something wrong with someone if they gotta fuck a machine. It is? It will? My God, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it. Bye.
Yay! 90, 80. What do I got? Yes, please.
Good day.
The boss. Bill, what are you doing here? You're sober now. Go back to the fort. Boss. I wonder if that one tumbleweed is still here somewhere. You know, the one that had, like, physics to it, but, like, not a lot of physics to it. Stand on top of it for some reason. Oh,
Nelson will serve as an
boy.
example. We'll bleed the ground red with anyone who opposes our peace efforts.
Uh-huh.
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you? Sorry, it's just you look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on.
That singer from New Reno? I think I saw you play the clubs there.
Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me. You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog. Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see? Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands. Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little. I guess I don't. That's why I'm here. Thanks. Really? The Tops, huh? Well, it's no shark club, but I hear security on the strip is real tight. Even Mr. Bishop wouldn't hit a joint like that. I'll check it out. Thanks.
That is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
third.
See you later.
Hey, while we're here,
Hey, welcome. We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy. Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good. Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects.
Oh, what the hell?
Smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried.
I think the
Hell, listen to me talk. Like some
internet
damn
flickered
motorhead.
here. What the hell is going on? There was a network error. Please try again. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh. Oh, there we go. Come on. Stay with me. I'm not offline. Come on. Come on. A little more. We're almost there. Come on. You almost got it. There we go. Very good.
No. They're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good soldiers. I don't give them enough credit. Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time, it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten. A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet. I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me. People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times, maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done.
Yay! Raoul.
I can't believe we were allowed inside the Lucky 38. That place has been a legend since before the war.
What?
You can't just take that.
God damn it. Oh, hold on. I can, and I did.
Hey, we haven't met yet. You must...
There we go.
Hey, boss.
There we go.
Can I ask you something? What do you think of guys like Ranger Andy? I mean, guys who have a world of experience doing what they do, but have to give it up because they're getting old and slow or too injured. Yeah, I suppose he could still teach. Take a less active role in the world. That's not so bad. Would it surprise you to know that I used to be a gunslinging adventurer? After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Hidalgo Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead. They even put a bounty on me. I remember how scared Rafaela was. I told her if she came with me, we'd see the vaqueros. She used to love the rodeo, especially the trick riders. We figured maybe we could find help in Mexico City. We were young. We didn't know what had happened, really. We didn't understand about the bombs. I don't think it was as hard hit as DC or Bakersfield, but it was bad enough. By the time we got there, the city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters, already forming into the beginnings of raider tribes. Crime was bad before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers, scraping by on what little food we could find, always looking for medicine for my burns. And then, of course, the radiation started to kick in, turning me into this handsome devil you see before you. You're a poet of understatement, boss. But there were moments it was almost worth it. I still remember finding that novelty costume shop. I was just looking around for something I could slice up to wrap my burns when I saw the vaquero outfit hanging on the rack like it hadn't been touched. I took it, not like anybody else needed it, you know, and wore it back to our camp. Rafaela laughed, for the first time since the bombs had fallen. It was. I started to build up a legend. Sometimes it headed off trouble, but most of the times it just started more. Young punks looking to prove themselves would come looking for me, but my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick. For a while, it seemed like we might even survive there, until Rafaela. She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at our camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poisoning. Anyway, it was supposed to be safe, but some raiders happened to pass through where she was scavenging. I won't speak of what they did to her. When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee from when she was a little girl. Terrible doesn't begin to cover it, boss. I let my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired. I just wanted to be alone forever. I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually, I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I'd lived by, and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel, so I started using the name myself. Eventually, I made it to Arizona. That's another story, boss.
I like Raul. I like that he's voiced by Danny Trejo. What? What? What the hell just happened? What? Like the game like got stopped, like I was being like drawn into a conversation with an NPC, but then that didn't happen, so now I'm very confused.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure.
I don't need. Guess I'm selling at a loss then, because I got nothing else I would want. That's right, I've got the mark of Caesarino. I don't gotta worry about Legion assassins anymore right now. Up again. I'm not siding with them. Oh. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Let me save again. That's right. I, once again, didn't actually get the Cazador nest checked off. Because the game crashed again after I did it like 3 times in a row. And it just kept crashing. That's right. Let's get it again. and see if this time it actually, like, you know, sticks. Oh! Trick shot. Shush. And the stealth point worn off. Dogmeat, have you ever... anyone ever told you about the element of surprise? Kind of hard to do that when you're yelping. Damn it. Get it. Good job. Made me proud, team. There. I unlocked the chasm. Someone's finding something. Can't help them. I thought he was dead.
I believe that the fiends are gone when they stop their raiding and pillaging. Howdy there, partner. My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting. Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left. That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her.
Huh.
Like he was a stranger sometimes.
Like some sort of mysterious stranger.
Maybe. Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home. I suppose there's that. But a man ought to know his own paw. And a woman oughtn't to have to work herself to an early grave to provide for her family. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my paw and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since, but he ain't an easy man to find. Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea. Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella with a guitar might find a job, huh?
Tommy Torini is looking for musical acts.
Maybe it's time to give these tired old bones a rest. All right, show me what you've got. I suppose it's only right you get a little something for your troubles. Here, my daddy left me this gun. Guess I don't need it no more. Nelson will
That's
serve as
4.
an example. We'll bleed the ground red with anyone who opposes our peace efforts.
What? He just told that to Rex and he's okay. Sure. I love this game. Dog meat, no! Or I'm sorry, Rex. No! The hell is this? Black Rock Cave? What?
Okay, I guess we're doing it.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to see what's in here. I didn't even know this cave existed.
Oh my.
Nightkin? What? Huh. Oh. This is the actual place where you get the Paladin toaster. I didn't know this. Huh. Ooh. Look at that.
Uh-oh.
What? Go get him. You guys gotta move. Nope. Somehow, we got him. I was blissfully unaware of this cave. Huh. Oh, Jesus, this map.
Move along.
Oh, damn it. They're gonna take my guns away again. No.
Hey, fellow.
Yeah.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Oh, he's still running over here, huh?
I got to hand it to you, baby. You did an 18-carat job on this one. My schedule's so full I couldn't put on new acts if I wanted to. The cowboy act? Yeah. He dropped on in here not too long before you. He's got chops, baby, real chops. And I ain't just talking about that mustache. And like we agreed, here's your fee. 5% of the cut comes to 166 caps. Don't spend them all in one place now, unless it's right here. You talking about Mr. Isaac? Damn, baby, when you bring them in, you bring them in. That cat's gonna bring me money like you wouldn't believe. Here's your 5%, baby. You enjoy that. That comedian, you mean? Yeah. He was a hell of a haggler. Cost me a pretty cap. Hope he's worth it. Here's your 5%. That ugly mug with the razor tongue? Take it, baby. He'll be one hell of a novelty act, just like Tommy promised. Here's your 5%. You know it, baby. Take it easy, baby.
Hey!
The broads are better looking at Gamora.
Yeah.
You again? You should meet my bookie. You have something in common. Every time I talk to you, I lose caps. Geez, some people.
Well, if it isn't my #1 fan, what can I do for you, #1 fan? Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Of course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type. Yeah, go on. Scram.
How's it hanging?
Oh, it's you again. What is it? Yeah. See you later.
I guess those guys will actually like perform their acts like in game to stick around to watch them. Let's re-equip everything again. Okay. As much as it pains me to like split up the group a little bit, Boone, I know you're gonna want to kill Caesar.
What is it?
But we need to put it on hold.
If that's what you think. I'll make my way there.
See ya at the Lucky 38. I think it's high time we meet a special gentleman by the name of Julius Caesar. There's Kyle.
Hey, Awe, are you ready to head upriver? I am Cursar Lucullus, and my orders are to escort you to the Legion's camp at Fortification Hill. Are you ready to go? You'll be meeting face to face with the mighty Caesar himself, founder of the Legion, conqueror of 86 tribes. To my knowledge, this is the first time Caesar has ever summoned one of the dissolute to see him. Not even tribal chieftains receive this honor. All who are not Legion are dissolute. They live in squalor, unrestrained by morality, lacking moderation, temper, and self-control. Their very existence is a blight on the common good. Even worse are the profligates, the subtype of dissolute one finds this side of the river. They hold themselves to be civilized, when in fact they are corrupt and self-interested. The truth will be made clear to them soon enough. You'd know better than I would, but you must be remarkable for Caesar to take such an interest. The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat. By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now.
Oh, shit. Sure, I agree to disarm.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave. Away. True to Caesar.
I'm hungry and dying of thirst.
Hello.
know there was a little trench going this way. I mean, it doesn't lead anywhere. Hey, aren't you supposed to have something to say to me?
What's up?
Nothing, I guess.
See you around. Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word. I haven't had the pleasure. I have crossed paths with Legate Lanius, his second in command, however. It was unpleasant. He's the best the Legion has to offer, or so the legionaries say. Brute of a man, wears a fancy metal mask in a battle. He killed one of my pack Brahmins simply because it was in his way. I knew better than to complain about it, though. Shoot. No, sir. I'm an independent trader from Arizona. Not at all. They're my best customers. As long as you don't try to sell them chems or alcohol, they treat you fair. Hell, I don't even need to travel with guards most of the time in Legion territory. All the bandits are dead or run off. Between having to hire protection and getting slapped with taxes, it's more profitable to stick to Arizona and New Mexico. But I do cross the river from time to time when an opportunity comes along. All right. Be seeing you around. I keep hearing about some courier making fuss with me.
I swear you're supposed to have something to say to me. Whoa.
You must enter Kaisar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside. You must enter Kaisar's tent alone.
Everyone would. You too, Lily. Hello.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. The Great Khans aren't exactly clamoring to fight for my legion now. The garrison I established at Nelson has been wiped out. Years of meticulous scheming to place a mole at Camp McCarran. Wasted. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared, with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Kaisar. What were you thinking?
to tyrants!
Maybe I should have you struck blind so my face is the last sight you ever behold. Look, you do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it. Then something happens to Mr. House's robot, some kind of military upgrade. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started? The time is fast approaching when my Legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching. I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile. Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried. I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
Okay.
What a load of Brahmin shit. Can you believe that guy?
Oh, so you heard all that.
A fair point. But from the perspective of someone west of the Colorado, the man is clearly out of his mind. Maybe he didn't intend for things to wind up this way. But that doesn't mean he needs to perpetuate this bizarre anachronistic myth. And it doesn't mean that we should sit by and nod our heads at every absurd faux Roman casus belli he can dream up. He's a tyrant, the bad kind, and there's no way we're letting him take Hoover Dam.
Our way, true to Caesar.
Agreed. Now it sucks you can't like get unique dialogue about the fact that he used to own Rex. That's like a Legion bull on his backside there. Can't just like look at Rex and like, oh, it's my robot dog I used to own. Hello, boy.
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him. Caesar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
Hello, Mr. House.
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work? Was that meant to be a shocking revelation? Of course Caesar wants it destroyed. He's afraid of what the bunker might hold, and rightly so. But you're not going to do that. You're going to do the smart thing, and work for me. As you know, the Platinum chip upgrades my Securitron's operating software. Well, there's an army of them here. The Securitrons policing the Strip are a fraction of the total number manufactured. The rest I stored here. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at. My army will do what an army does best: defend territory from invaders and maintain order. The same equipment failure that prevents me from remotely operating this facility seems to have activated its security robots and turrets. There's a security room near the base of the stairs. Perhaps you can deactivate them yourself. Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
Attention.
Well. Hi.
Do not interfere with security operations.
Okay. Have fun with that. I'm being irradiated. Standing it.
Move along, please.
here is done. Return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind.
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again. You are free to leave. Hey.
Hey.
You must enter Caesar's tent.
Yeah, you fucking bitch.
Okay, I can't believe we were allowed inside the Lucky 30.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done.
Yes.
Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture.
Oh,
you
of
have an
course.
interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you.
Sure.
It's called an autodoc. As the name suggests, it's an automated physician, more or less. He can treat broken bones, cuts, punctures, scrapes. Sometimes I bestow its use upon someone I favor. Makes for a powerful gift in a culture that forbids painkillers and is largely ignorant of medical science. What did you want to know? My Praetorians embody the martial ideals of my legion. Each one of them has done enough conquering and killing to deserve the rank of Centurion. Instead, I invited them to join my guard. So the invitee chooses whichever current guard he thinks is weakest and challenges him. The fight is to the death. It keeps them from getting complacent. Lucius has been the head of my guard for 5 years now. He was a subordinate guard for 8 before that. No invitee has dared to challenge him yet. Maybe it's an issue of respect. He is getting on in years. What else did you want to know? Vulpes is the best of my Frumentari, a remarkable individual from an unremarkable tribe south of the Utah. He was brought into the Legion as a boy, survived training, fought well enough as a legionary to be promoted to the rank of Decanus. Then in battle against an unimportant tribe, he broke ranks and led his contubernium through a hole in their defenses to capture its chieftain. Well, his Centurion wanted him crucified for disobedience, so I made him a Frumentari. Whatever I require, infiltration, assassination, dramatic atrocities to break the spirit of the enemy, etc. They're mentally flexible. They operate behind enemy lines for extended periods, imitating the enemy's customs without becoming sullied. In all these things, Vulpes is a master. What else? Linnaeus is the greatest of my battlefield commanders. Some might call him a great man, but I'm not sure he qualifies. Once, he was the greatest warrior of the Hydebarks, a tribe of the Arizona. Maniacal in battle. Sometimes he'd ambush Legion patrols by himself. When after several months we found and surrounded the Hydebarks camp, their chieftain raised a banner of surrender. The warrior, who was not yet Linnaeus, went insane with rage. He struck down his chieftain and attacked his own tribe. He killed 15 before they brought him down. He didn't die, obviously. I had him tended to. He was maimed, most of his face torn off. It was days before he regained consciousness. When he did, I went to his bedside and showed him the helmet I'd had forged to cover his face. I said he could have it if he'd fight for me. He accepted, on condition that he be allowed to kill the surviving males of his tribe. I said, make it the adult males, and you have a deal. Lennius is savage. Savagely loyal, too, but only to me. He has no love for my legion. But this has its uses. He has no attachment to his men, no compunction about battlefield losses. All he cares about is destroying the enemy. When another Legatus or a Centurion fails to achieve results, I send Lennius to make things right. His first step is to beat the failed commander to death in front of his assembled troops. Then he orders the ritual of Decimatio. It means decimation, but in ancient Rome the word had a very specific meaning, a punishment for cowardice. The legionaries are lined up in ranks. Every 10th man steps forward and is beaten to death by his brothers. It instills a certain robust obedience. Yes, this time my legionaries will be more frightened of the commander behind them than the enemy before them. There will be no failure this time, no retreat, no years of gathering slaves and resources for another assault. With Lennius to drive the legion forward, the dam will be taken. It will be our bridgehead across the Colorado. It's not going to happen again, that's all I have to say about it. And I've heard it's a bad idea to tempt the wrath of Caesar. Change the subject.
Okay.
What else did you want to know? Do you want my opinion as a former citizen or future conqueror? Actually, my opinion's the same either way. As a young man, I was taught to venerate President Tandy of Shady Sands, the founding mother of the new California Republic. Did you know her presidency lasted 52 years? And that her father, Aradesh, was the Republic's first president? Does that sound like a democracy to you? Or a hereditary dictatorship? Because the council didn't dare oppose her. She was too popular. She was people's love. So things ran smoothly, more or less. And as soon as she was gone, as soon as there really could be democracy, what happened then? Ever since losing its queen, the NCR has been weaker, more diffuse. Democracy has been its weakness, not its strength. Greed runs rampant. The government is corrupt, accepting bribes from Brahmin barons and landowners to the detriment of citizens. The NCR is a loose conglomerate of individuals looking out for themselves. It's lost virtue. No one cares about the collective, the greater good. It's not built to last. I'm just hastening the inevitable. Of course, the most powerful my legion has faced. Also the first to which I am ideologically opposed. Until now, every tribe I've conquered has been so backwards and stunted, enslavement has been a gift bestowed upon them. My conquest of the Mojave will be a glorious triumph, marking the transition of the Legion from a basically nomadic tribe to a genuine empire. Just as my namesake campaigned in Gaul before he crossed the Rubicon, so have I campaigned and will cross the Colorado. What else did you want to know? I know he's a coward, hiding behind an army of robots ensconced in that tower of his like a wizard in one of those Grognak comic books. Some say he's a man, others a machine. I don't care. He's in the way. What else did you want to know? I've analyzed the region's tribe to determine how they might be useful. I may tell you more at a later time, if it suits me. What else did you want to know? Ironically, I was born a profligate myself, a citizen of the NCR. My family lived not far from the Great Boneyard. After raiders killed my father, my mother sought the followers' protection. I was 2 years old. She found work at their library, cooking and cleaning. I learned how to read, and soon I was taking courses, free of charge. Oh yes, raised in that tradition. And the teaching stuck. I was taught it was my responsibility to bring the torch of knowledge to the waste. I may have taken the torch part more literally than they intended.
Huh.
When I was 20, the followers sent me east to Grand Canyon. It was my first expedition. Just me and a physician named Calhoun. As an anthropologist and linguist, my assignment was to learn the dialects of the Grand Canyon tribes. What a fucking waste of time. If you think it's worthwhile to make smart people learn how to talk like backward savages, you're a follower of the apocalypse, or an idiot. Anyway, we met up with a Mormon missionary who already knew a bunch of dialects, Joshua Graham. He was supposed to teach me, but before that went too far, the Blackfoot tribe captured us to hold us for ransom. They were a backward bunch, but the real problem was they didn't know how to fight. The Blackfoot were at war with 7 other tribes, each just as pissant as they were. But outnumbered like that, they weren't going to last long. It's one thing to be taken hostage, another to be lashed to a sinking ship. So over Calhoun's objections, I decided to take certain steps. I taught them how to use the guns they already had, how to strip and clean them, how to breathe when pulling a trigger, how to reload ammunition. They looked at me like I was some kind of a sorcerer. So I taught them how to make explosives and started drilling them on small unit tactics. If there's anything I learned as a follower of the apocalypse, it's that there's a lot of good information in old books. Divide et impera, divide and conquer. I led the Blackfoot against the Ridgers, their weakest enemy. When they refused to surrender, I ordered every man, woman, and child killed. When next we surrounded the Kaibabs, and they likewise refused, I took one of their envoys to the Ridgers' village and showed him the corpse piles. This was new for the tribes, you see. They played at war, raiding each other, a little rape and pillage here, a little ransoming there. I showed them total warfare. Like I said, there's a lot you can learn from old books. Kaibabs joined me, and the Fredonians after that. All the pissant tribes with names that should be forgotten. I knew from the start I'd need to eradicate this plague of tribal identities, replacing them with a monolithic culture, a uniform identity. So that's what I did once my confederation of tribes was large enough. I crowned myself Caesar and created a single great tribe, my legion. I sent Calhoun, the follower captured with me back west, with a message that I should not be interfered with. Joshua Graham, the Mormon interpreter, stayed with me and served as my first legatus. That's right. Decades of warfare, absorbing lesser tribes, gathering power, forging the dross into a vast, razor-sharp scythe. My legion's expansion has never ceased. Much of the Utah and Colorado and all of Arizona and New Mexico are mine. We have cities of our own, but nothing compared to Vegas. Finally, my legion will have its Rome. What else did you want to know? I used Imperial Rome as the model for my legion precisely because it was so foreign, so alien. I'd seen what had become of the NCR's attempts to emulate the culture of pre-war America, the infighting, the corruption. Rome was a highly militarized autocracy that effectively integrated the foreign cultures it conquered. It dedicated its citizens to something higher than themselves, to the idea of Rome itself. In Rome, I found a template for a society equal to the challenges of the post-apocalyptic world, a society that could and would survive, a society that could prevent mankind.
But Rome didn't survive.
Itself in this new world by establishing a new Pax Romana.
Rome fell.
It means a nationalist, imperialist, totalitarian, homogenous culture that obliterates the identity of every group it conquers. long-term stability at all cost. The individual has no value beyond his utility to the state, whether as an instrument of war or production. No, I'll destroy it because it's inevitable that it be destroyed. It's Hegelian dialectics, not personal animosity. How do I put this basically enough? It's a philosophical theory, the kind you might encounter if you took time to read some books. The fundamental premise is to envision history as a sequence of dialectical conflicts. Each dialectic begins with a proposition, a thesis, which inherently contains or creates its opposite, an antithesis. Thesis and antithesis. The conflict is inevitable, but the resolution of the conflict yields something new, a synthesis, eliminating the flaws in each, leaving behind common elements and ideas. The bombs wiped the slate clean. Human civilization descended to a level of ignorance that effectively set our cultural progress back to zero. The NCR has all the problems of the ancient Roman Republic: extreme bureaucracy, corruption, extensive senatorial infighting. Just as with the ancient Republic, it is natural that a military force should conquer and transform the NCR into a military dictatorship. Thesis and antithesis. The Colorado River is my Rubicon. The NCR Council will be eradicated, but the new synthesis will change the Legion as well, from a basically nomadic army to a standing military force that protects its citizens and the power of its dictator. What else did you want to know? Complete your mission, then return to me.
Okay, whatever you say, pal. Ah, what the hell. Alright. Roughing it. Alrighty. Bed. I will take a grunt. Oh, later, douchebag. It was fun learning about all your interesting motivations.
Lead the way. What's up?
Still nothing to say, huh? I could have sworn he was like supposed to like say something about being like the Virgil to my Dante or something. Ah! See, he has more camps like off in the distance there that unfortunately can't visit.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
Awe, are you ready? Very well.
Wait a second. What's going on? Am I playing Virgil to your Dante? I'd like to assume that we're tiptoeing into the mouth of hell out of academic curiosity, but I'm not so open-minded that I've lost my brain.
Well, actually, Arcade, I'm the one with the katana, so if anything, it's the other way around.
Very optimistic of you. You'll make a good follower someday, assuming Caesar doesn't have us both crucified.
Wait, no, that went wrong. Oh, well, thankfully, dumped us. I'm gonna save again.
Wait a second. What's going on? Am I playing Virgil to your Dante?
Foolishness, Arcade.
Into the mouth of hell
Foolishness.
Academic curiosity, but I'm not so open-minded that I've lost my brain.
Listen to him, figure out what he's up to, and get out.
Short of canceling our imminent travel plans, that's the best thing we could have said. Just be careful. If we travel at Caesar's pleasure, he may not let us out as easily as he lets us in.
Awe, are you ready to return to Cottonwood Cove? Very well.
Ah. Cool.
Move along.
There's a weird lighting effect going on there.
Where to, partner?
Okay, fine.
Always a pleasure.
I brought my friends. I hope you don't mind, Mr. House.
The foundation is laid. My Securotron Cyclotrons on the Strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
I've come here to kill you, Mr. House.
Outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base, resides an unusual tribe known as the Boomers.
Okay,
They are,
Boomer.
shall we say, aggressively reclusive. They have several howitzers they fire at anyone who dares approach the base. Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If it's going to fire on Hoover Dam, I want it firing at my targets. If not, then I want to make sure that the Boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion. I'd rather you just dealt with the Boomers, but all right. They occupied Nellis Air Force Base a little over 50 years ago. One of my Securitrons got some video of their arrival and then exploded. Odds are they were vault dwellers. That's everything I know about them, really. Yes, I know. It was detected immediately and deactivated, let's see, 39.735 seconds after you planted it. You thought I wouldn't notice?
Huh.
The next step is to add the boom. One of the followers of the apocalypse, I'm sure. They're curious about me. Good luck planting a surveillance device here in the Lucky 38 without my knowing about it. What else did you want to discuss? New Vegas is more than a city. It's the remedy to mankind's derailment. The city's economy is a blast furnace in which can be forged the steel of a new rail line running straight to a new horizon. What is the NCR? A society of people desperate to experience comfort, ease, luxury. A society of customers. With all that money pouring in, give me 20 years and I'll reignite the high technology development sectors. 50 years and I'll have people in orbit. 100 years and my colony ships will be heading for the stars to search for planets unpolluted by the wrath and folly of a bygone generation.
I'll put a car in space.
I prefer the term autocrat. I would rule as a chief executive. I would not answer to a board of directors or any other entity. Nothing to impede progress. If you want to see the fate of democracies, look out the windows. My judgment. I have no interest in abusing others, just as I have no interest in legislating or otherwise dictating what people do in their private time. Nor have I any interest in being worshipped as some kind of machine god messiah. I am impervious to such corrupting ambitions. But autocracy? Firm control in the hands of a technological and economic visionary? Yes, that Vegas shall have. What else did you want to discuss?
I've designed my entire personality off of a old world millionaire named Elon Musk.
As I was saying, use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable.
Oh, I know.
Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe he's learned something.
I finally just use the elevator on my own. Hey, Boone. Where are you? There you are.
Is it time?
Yes.
I'm ready when you are.
Let's roll.
Okay. Let's at least make a token effort to... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck the NCR. I'm not even going to humor pretending like I'm ever going to join them. Just like I would never humor joining Caesar's Legion. Now.
Get up, boss. I mean, if that is...
Go! Go crazy!
I've been doing...
Kill them! Kill them all!
Here we go.
Fuck!
Take him out.
Time for some get.
Alright. Now, if this leads to where I think it leads, and I hope it does, hopefully this lets me bypass the fucking howitzer strikes. What am I doing? Forceful. Ladies and gentlemen, we have boomers. Uh-oh. Shit. All right. Nope. Serpentine, serpentine. Lily has suffered a psychotic break. She will remain aggressive and will not respond to your commands until the break ends. That's a little bit more. Come on. Stay with me. No! Okay. This is doable. Definitely puts you closer. Let's push the odds in our favor a bit. I think it's working. Bet you never seen someone do this before, huh? Boomers.
Hold it right there. Don't you move.
Which?
How the hell did you survive that bombardment? I'm not telling you a thing, savage. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces. Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you. Follow close and mind your behavior.
Bazinga.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to
Hell of a
come along and
camera
visit.
angle.
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see. You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis. You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Computer.
We're hunting shitheads.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to. I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training? If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good. That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you. I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around. Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that.
At all?
Yes, outsider? Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least. Bye.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them. Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free. Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay, just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Hey there, mister. Can you help me find Mr. Cuddles? Mr. Cuddles is my teddy. I lost him, and I don't remember where. Oh, I remember now. I was playing hide and seek in the big hangar. Mr. Loyal made us leave, though. Thanks. Let me know when you find him.
Of course. With the hanger that has it. Oh no. Hold on. Oh no. Oh, okay, fine. What? Okay. Crash averted. Not averted enough. There we go. Keep an eye out for a teddy bear.
Hello. I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please. If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the 2 runways. Ha! If we had spare parts, do you think I'd be asking you to fix the damn things? That's rich. No, we ran out of spares a while back, and Jack and I have been doing our best to patch the arrays up as best we can. Sadly, we're at our wits' end. There have to be spare parts somewhere around the wasteland, but I just don't know where to direct you. You may have noticed we don't get out much. No. I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants. Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
Yes, Raoul, it is.
Sure, boss. Whenever's good for you. I've probably got 3, maybe 4 months before I keel over.
Let me get closer to you so that I'm not talking to you through Boone.
Angry soldier robots with... That loyal guy? He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Old history, boss. I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always this handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel, and I was okay with that. I headed north for a while, and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, by the way. Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City anyways. I found myself a little shack, started fixing things. Well, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride. Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way. This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the Raider tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking for bullets, and I sold some to them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much. No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel to take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport. I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. Took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes. I couldn't do anything except avenge her, just like Rafaela. I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage. By being a meaner old cuss than the rest
They
of them,
fucked
boss,
with the
I
wrong
wanted to
Mexican.
keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town. When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know. I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts about whether I'm really too old to keep living the life of a gunslinger after all. And after seeing what you go through, boss, I think I am. From now on, I'll let you deal with the fighting and stick to keeping your gear working. I don't want to slow you down more than I already do. Thanks, boss. I'd hate to think I was disappointing you with my life-altering decision.
vehicle maintenance. Hey, and he's got unique armor now. It must be better than his...
Sure. I'll stop using my rather effective gun and switch to, this piece of metal tubing here. Great plan, boss. Sure thing, boss. I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable, boss.
Oh, let's see. Okay, now he's back. Damn it. Okay, never mind.
Nice day we're having.
Kind of thought that
Sorry, no time to talk, outsider.
that would have meant like his new getup was stronger. Yeah, you can convince him to either like go full in on being a gunslinger again, or just it would make him more effective in combat, or you can convince him to retire, in which case his companion perk that makes your weapon degrade slower makes your weapons degrade even slower. I think it's like 90% now or something. Like it effectively gives you like double the use out of all of your weapons. As cool as the Vaquero getup is, that's just, it's more useful to me just to have better weapons. Like, plus Raoul, he deserves to like just retire, like live the rest of your life in peace. You did enough. You tried your best. Time for rest. Ask him.
You should get out of my face before you get yourself hurt.
Fuck you!
What is it, outsider?
Excuse you. Excuse you. Fuck.
Watch your steps, sister. So you're the outsider. I always thought you savages Evening.
There it is, Mr. Cuddle. Get this back door. Interesting run cycle you got there.
What are you doing? Halt. You must pay the
Mini
toll to
boomer.
Very well, traveler. You may pass. Whoa. You're the outsider? What are you doing here?
That's right, I battled giant mutant animals, grazed raiders, and braved many other dangers.
Wow. You sound awesome.
Hey, do you have any toys outside of here? I sure could use something fun.
Don't need place. I bet you can get a fun game of boomers and targets.
That is a neat idea. I'll be the spotter. I'll find someone to play the target.
Roar! I'm a dinosaur.
Vicious Velociraptor, roar!
Ooh, you know a lot about dinosaurs.
Where is the little girl now? There she is.
So long. Hi again. Have you found Mr. Cuddles?
What? No.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll never lose you again, Mr. Cuddles.
Why would you ever do that? Sorry, little girl, your stuffed animal is dead. It occurs to me I've never really looked around Nellis all that much before. Like, for example, I never looked too closely over in this direction. I didn't know there was a farm over here.
I don't have anything to say to you, outsider.
Boarded up. That one is too. And conveniently, this side is blocked off so that you can't go through and map. You look fairly unique.
We survived out here pretty well.
You're
so
not,
far without
though.
any help from the outside.
Like, there's like a unique shotgun called Big Boomer that I kind of just assumed was the Boomers, you know, on account of the name, but I don't know where it actually is. For shits and giggles, let's see just how detailed the outside world is here, huh? Let's find the point where the dev said, fuck it, no one's ever gonna see this shit. Really does keep looped back around yet to block off the way out here. And there it goes. Oh, you could really go all the way out here drone, huh? They got little graveyards. I knew about this. And you don't really have a reason to go this way. I love this game so fucking. See how far the little electrical towers go on. It's looking like it's for a while. This is Right. Hold on. Set companion's essential. That's... No. I'm refraining from it. Refraining from it. There's no reason to do it. Summon testicles! The debug centurion! What do you need tested? Buy testicles, the debug centurion. Really not affect just like player movement speed? That's gotta be game on. Right? Huh. Your buffs. Really? Have your specials all set to 10. You look at the level up screen. Okay. So don't get all of my things to 10 for doing Lonesome Road. Good to know. Did not consider that. Definitely did not consider that. We'll save it for endurance. See that mountain? You can climb it. Well, this is a lot more detailed than you would have expected. I mean, they definitely got whole super duper lazy with like the textures on the ground. Like, they were definitely at the point where they're just hitting copy and paste here. That here. $100. Looking this up real quick. Oh. Player dot set AV Feed. Malt. Let's say 3. Huh. Bad. 300. We're definitely going faster. Whoa! Going that much faster. Player dot set AV feed bolt. Let's do 900. Oh. I think I'm going. Maybe it's because I'm not. I turned off no clip. That's what. I don't feel like I'm going much. Really went fucking bananas with it. Player. Dot. Nope, that's not dot. Dot. Set. AV. Feed. Bolt. 2,000. This is doing nothing. And I'm beginning to die of dehydration. I think this thing's foolish. Doesn't seem. Huh. Really doesn't seem to be any direct player speed manipulation. Ooh, what's this? That's interesting. Am I on the app? I'm off the damn grid, baby. We did it. I've left everybody behind. They're trying to follow me, though. I wonder... I know, like... east of the Colorado was intended to be a playable area at some point before they had to cut it. I wonder how much work they got into that before they cut it. If, like, bits and pieces of leftover landscaping is leftover, just, like, work out of band. Because that there, to me, that, like, steep cliff there, that looks like it's supposed to be, like, a river texture. Like, that looks to me like it's north of the dam. Colorado River. That little sip of water actually got rid of my dehydration. Like that right. Oh. What? Okay. The player speed just kicked in. I'm gonna have to turn on no clip again because I'm gonna die. Don't. Oh. Yeah, it is. That's a river. This is supposed to be a riverbed. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is the devil's fucking devil anus or whatever. Yeah. Okay. That's really cool. Oh. Is there anything physically stopping? There must be, like, invisible walls in place, like... Here about... What the fuck? The crew has arrived. I see you guys have finally caught up with me. Good on ya. Your mighty god. Yeah, there has to be invisible walls in place here. Yeah, there's no physical way to get out. This is like the highest point in the map you can get to. There's no physical way to actually get out. Hello. This is certainly... Oh. This looks like it's a crater where a bomb would have fallen. Like all charred out and blacked out? Yeah, this is like a bomb impact. That looks like it's the, Welcome to Boundary Break, everybody. Yeah, this is the end of the world. Extra. Where they, figured, hey, there's no reasonably conceivable way outside of cheating that the player is ever gonna see this shit. Don't put any effort into it. But a little bit of effort. Like, you gotta be able to, like, take it off to make it look like it's real. From a distance. But it doesn't need to really hold up to, like, closer inspection. What is the fort? Oh, hello. Huh. Kind of a spoiler here. And everybody somehow followed me. That's it. We're ending the game here, baby. Let's do this. Caesar's Legion, you just met your match. I can't hit him with my gun. The lack of being able to clip appears to have affected my ability to clip things with bullets. But yeah, this camp is definitely, like, in the game world at all times, huh? Olanius, come out to play. That's right, guys. We're doing it. Oh! Holy shit! What did you do to him? Oh no! They're still somehow hitting me. Doors locked from the other side? I don't see. Oh, okay. How is a tent locked from any side? It's a tent. There's Hoover Dam. Fuck. Do they now? That looks like it's Cottonwood. Correct in my assumption? That is Cottonwood Cove. Oh, like Dry Springs or Dry Well or whatever is. Hello. Veronica, no! Wow, what the wonder how Veronica died. What the fuck is all this shit? Like, this is definitely still within the game world here, right? I'm not crazy. That's Cottonwood Cove. There's just a shit ton of lake lurks over here. What the fuck? Blue Paradise Vacation Rental. There's just a bunch of lake lurks living out. Mesa, bunch of fire gecko. I don't know why, I just suddenly got very obsessed with like seeing like everything that the game has to offer here. Cottonwood Crater, are these golden gecko? Golden gecko, right? Yeah. Golden geckos that appear to be friendly. Oh, do they count as... They must count as being animals then. Which, I mean, makes sense. Crater. A minute. How? Oh, this... It's cave entrance, but not the cave. How would you be able to get up here? What the fuck? There's a fucking ranger up here for whatever reason. Batman. Fire gecko don't like me. How would you get up to this place? Hold on, I want to like map this out here. What'd you must be able to like not going that way. I never knew about this spot. Where the fuck is this and how do you get up here? What? Fire Root Cavern? A bunch of fire geckos. And it's got like lush greenery in it. This has to be like a whole dungeon. Rex, no! And the game decided it didn't like me anymore. You know what? I'm frankly surprised it didn't do this sooner. Most of that was just a stall, though. I was kind of done when I got to Nellis. I just kind of wanted to just fuck around and explore for a bit. Thankfully, I saved before I did all of that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. Thanks for watching.